the other group of Zippa and Vashara and Athena and Ashvale were already in the sewers. Ashvale, not being able to see in the dark, thought that it would be a great idea to light a
Which nobody
lantern,
else objected to.
to which somebody, I can't remember who, but I'm assuming it was Zippa, gave everybody the ability to breathe underwater so they could go under the water as the lantern was lit. And sewage gases that accumulate in a sewer are extremely flammable. So they, whether unwittingly or not, blew up like a quarter of Lakeland City. Kez was standing on one of the sewer grates when it blew. So Kez got thrown into a building. Shoto had enough of a dexterity reaction to be able to kind of brace for it as he saw it coming. And Malice got thrown. Shoto first found Malice and got her back up. Then, while looking for Kez, found a cleric, that a death cleric. Let me see if I have the name wrote down. Kessa Valerian, that he was able to revive with a healing potion. And although she was missing half of her leg, they did find Kez. She helped revive Kez, and as she did that, said, "Find the blood magus," which Kez was vehemently against, but she promptly passed out. Shoto tried administering another healing potion. That did not work, so Shoto picked her up and carried her to the temple as they were trying to find the blood magus. They got her inside on a cot. Shoto then also laid down on a cot because he is not feeling well, punctured lung, shit like that from broken ribs. And the rest of the party was climbing out of the sewer. And as they were getting out of the sewer, another explosion ripped off, and Zippa and Athena succumbed to the saying that they're not supposed to succumb to. And Ashvale, not being seen by Zippa or Athena, or Zippa or Vashara do it, kicked Athena back into the sewers where she watched Athena drift under the water. How'd that go?
Couple more things missing from the very end of the recap.
Zippa also willingly returned into the sewers because she also was following the voice or the saying or the spell or whatever it is, the nightmare thing.
Spiral chant is
Yes,
what you
yes,
were told
that.
that was.
Spiral chant.
Also,
let me write that down.
My thoughts in my
After
brain.
Zippa had attempted to assault Vashara, to which Vashara knocked her down into the sewers, where she reconvened with Athena and began moving her way into the deeper portions of the sewers. Malice made herself very known to High Marshal Theron Gravenmite, who demanded information that she claimed to have and then immediately backpedaled because intimidation. And proceeded to waste his time in his eyes. So he ran off into the distance towards the central point of the explosion with deep thundering steps into the distance. We left with Shoto, Malice, and Kez in the hospital. Right? Kez
Yeah.
asking around, and I believe Kez asked for information and rolled a check.
I think that might have been a stealth because I think he was disguised, if I'm remembering correctly. Now that you say that,
Yeah, he is in disguise self. And then I think I said we would find out this time whether or not he was successful in talking openly with people while being disguised. So why don't we start with that? Kez, why don't you give me a stealth check with advantage?
Man, that modifier saved your ass.
Saving throws.
oh,
6 people notice you and begin pointing out to the other people in the area, specifically the clerics in the area, and telling them that you are wearing a disguise and that you're hiding your true self.
oh, that's not good.
No.
After a few minutes of different people noticing you and calling you out, one of the members of the Blood Magus, a tiefling female, middling age, very stocky build with a holy symbol on her chest, begins walking towards you. As you begin to walk away, she picks up her pace in an attempt to catch you.
If we just keep walking, keep going, we'll find the others. So they'll be fine. We'll circle back. It'll be fine. Just come on.
All right. Can I get a, we'll say, athletics check and a stealth check to attempt to get away from this person and hide from them?
From both? Yes, I am unfortunately still unable to get into the foundry.
What are you attempting to do, Tess?
Running and getting out the door as quickly as possible. Putting as much distance between us and the woman as possible.
Okay, so give me a athletics and a stealth check.
Can you roll 4? I don't think she.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
I can't.
my fault.
I'm still having internet problems, unfortunately. And D&D Beyond is not loading either.
That's a nat 1 on your stealth. You are pink.
It tracks.
It's like this. It's like the stealthiest color. What, you mean the pink tiefling and the purple cloak isn't super wild?
So, Kez, you rush forward and you notice that this tiefling is gaining on you very, very quickly. And you get to the point where you're about to get to the crowd, but she is like just about to grab the back of your shirt, like grab the back of your hood to try to pull you back and keep you from running away. And in that instance, Malice is sprinting alongside you without paying attention and just runs into the person and tumbles with them onto the floor, taking 15 points of damage. Both of you, the Malice and the other cleric, take 15 points of damage as you collide with each other, both sprinting at full speed. That was doubled because it was 15 total, but the damage was doubled because she rolled a nat 20 on her athletics check to try to catch you.
And I rolled a nat 1 on myself.
Yep, because your stealth was 1, you were running slower than Kez, and 2, you tried to stealth by hiding inside of her body, apparently. So, Kez, you are in the crowd, but now Malice is stuck with this tiefling. And as she hits the ground, she hits the ground hard. It's that smacks the ground and then skids across the ground for like 5 feet with Malice, like both of you together, just grinding against the floor. She turns, jumps up, and is holding on to your coat. Why the fuck did you stop me from getting to him? She yells at you.
We're trying to. Okay. We're trying to find our friends. We weren't getting information. Everybody started pointing at us and just yelling at us. I don't know. We're just trying to find the rest of our group. Our one friend is here, He's hurt. We don't know where anyone else is. We don't know what just happened.
She lifts her hand up and yells out, "Paladins, arrest her!" And she is holding on to your coat currently.
What? Why am I why? What crime?
Well, you just claimed to be friends of an individual who just fled, running away from a representative of the church while being in disguise after an explosion happened in the city. What the fuck did you expect to happen? Now you're coming with me, and we're gonna question you, figure out who that person was, why they were here in disguise, and then we're gonna hunt them down and figure out what they were doing in the city and what caused this explosion. And she is like pulling you to your feet, and there are two paladins that approach and grab you by each arm,
How close is
shoving
this
your arms behind your
interaction
back.
going on? How close am I to this interaction?
You probably would have heard paladins arrest her, but that's about it. Because you're inside the building on a cot, and she is outside all the way next to the crowd at the base of the steps going to the temple.
So, didn't hear him. Got it.
Kez, you would know that casting darkness would put a giant black bubble in the middle of that crowd. Basically saying, "Look at me, I'm over here." Your stealth was sufficient. You felt well hidden. Okay. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
They're going to jail.
Yeah.
Malice is.
That does not bode well for that player's character, because the last character that player had that went to jail died.
Oh no.
Are you
What
ready,
the-
folks?
It
I
wasn't
can't
because-
hear you.
It wasn't because of the jail.
You need a
It was
lawyer.
because of the test.
It was because of the player.
Alrighty.
Silly test where I am.
It's,
Days to have
There is-
internet issues. Sorry.
yeah. Since there is nobody around the Malice situation that has anything else to do other than Kez doing Mage Hand, I don't know why or what for, we can proceed forward with Wicked listening and Brownie listening on Twitch.
But not me, though.
Yeah, but not Therapy. Therapy never listens.
Which is kind of ironic.
Therapy's always listening.
I'm always listening. Whether or not I remember what I heard is different.
All right. So, since we are in that section of limbo, finding out what happens to Malice later.
Haha.
Oh no.
Nah.
I totally gasped.
Okay.
I'm like, oh no!
My guess
Oh,
was,
shit.
makes sense.
She likes being restrained.
Yes, exactly. Every campaign, she's got to get restrained somehow.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh no, Tess. I mean, Malice.
And of all the people listening, nobody told me that your audio wasn't displaying. For shame.
What?
I don't have everything's muted.
Whose
Same.
audio
I know.
wasn't displaying?
I have it muted
It-
as well.
What it is I clicked the go live button because I checked to ensure that Discord was playing the audio before I clicked go live. Me clicking the go live button made it stop recording.
Oh.
So we have to repeat everything that just happened again.
Nope, they're just gonna have to deal with the fact that it's not in there.
That's alright.
Sorry.
Surprise, I'm in jail.
Most of it was text by Kez anyway.
Thanks, Wicked.
Malice is in jail. She admitted to being friends of Kez, who was in disguise, and got arrested. There you go. There's your recap.
Wicked, do you like that?
You
that
also missed
acronym?
the recap of what happened between now and last session. If you don't know what happened last session, it's on VOD. You can go watch it. Alrighty. So, Vishara and Asheville.
Yeah.
You are at the top of a cylinder that was created by an explosion. Zippa has just been launched down into the water. They've gotten up. Her and Athena have gotten up and walked deeper into the sewers to the point that you could no longer hear them.
Asheville is continuing to just swing her legs over the edge of the hole. As she continues to look over at Vishara, as the last thing she said to Vishara was, did you want to go stop them? And then either there wasn't a response or it just, no, I don't remember what it was, but you'll tell me now.
I think we just switched scenes.
No, I asked the question. I was sure to ask the question.
Well,
I made
don't
sure that
remember
you had the
Vishara
option to
either.
stop them, and you didn't.
Bashara was described as being in contemplative silence.
Yes.
that gear is turning. Just one.
Slowly
So-
and rusted.
Vishara, what do you
I
think
mean-
we should do?
I mean, we can't just let her run away into the sewers.
Why not? You already let that happen.
But, like,
they're so far away now.
Yeah, but won't they just keep getting further away? If we go after them, then they're at least the same amount away. Yeah?
Is that what you're hoping to accomplish?
I mean, if it feels like the right thing to do, like, I can't just let her get kidnapped by her brain.
And then I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds as we listen to the sounds of parents crying over their dead children in the environment around us. Well, if that's what you feel is most important,
Yeah.
we absolutely can go. Surely the children don't need any help.
I mean, I do not like to make choices like this. Like, children must learn character.
Just
They
know that
must also save themselves.
the further you go over this, the further away they're getting. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Should we? We should get more people,
Okay.
like children, to help us.
Yeah, I think getting some children to help us is a good idea. Let's go. And I'm gonna stand up, walk away from the hole, away from Bailey and Zippa, as Vishara has suggested. And we're gonna go try and collect children to help us fight a battle.
And my game name is Athena.
I know.
For now.
Oh no.
Oh no! What?
I said Athena. Didn't
Athena, or not Athena. Sorry, Ashvale. As you stand up and turn and look back towards the center of town, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no.
20.
Yay.
Chaz. Then he can.
There is
I agree with Fez.
there's the sound of a screaming arrow. Have you ever heard a screaming arrow?
Yes. Yeah, I have.
Sorry.
It's
It
a
sounds-
whistle
it's- yeah,
that's
it's
attached
exactly.
to the tip of an arrow,
Mhm.
and it goes through the air.
Oh.
Okay.
It's intended to disorient people. You hear that sound. It does not go over your head, but it approaches from a great distance. And as you turn your attention to follow the sound, you see a pinprick of light as what looks like a small pinprick of light begins getting larger and larger until it is essentially a horizontal moonbeam pointed in your direction.
Whoa!
What would you like to do?
Do I have?
You have no idea what this is. It just looks like a cylinder of light.
How quick is it moving at me? With the
The
tenth
speed
a
of
second?
Mock Jesus.
Oh god!
It's went from the horizon, as far as you could see, to directly in front of you in the time it took you to process its existence.
Oh, no.
What's the ground made of?
Cobblestones and dirt currently.
Okay, so I'm seeing that. I'm gonna just go. That's probably not enough to.
There's some rubble around you as well,
That's
but
fine.
this is I would say you probably have at most an action.
With movement.
At most an action. You can action dash or you can action something else.
Can I dash and move, or can I do an action and move?
No. You have an action. No movement,
so
no
if I do
reaction,
a-
no bonus
action-
action.
So doing an action dash would be my turn.
Yes. With the arc, you would assume that it is going to be landing close to you, not directly on you. But you don't know what it's going to do on its approach.
I'm going to. Are there any Well, actually, I guess wouldn't have that much time to think that. Let me view this. I'm just gonna use that. I'm going to upcast conjure animals at 5th level, doubling the amount of creatures, and I'm going to summon 2 rhinoceros in front of me to absorb the amount of damage coming at me.
Do we know what those look like?
Or giant constrictor snakes, or something that's my size.
Large.
What is the CR that
2.
you're
And I can do.
loading?
So that's one of them, and then because it's upcast from 3rd to 5th, I can double the amount.
Okay, rhinoceros is a CR2.
Mm-hmm. So 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm selecting an
food at the door.
infinity
I'll be right back.
amount of targets.
Come
But-
join me. Jump.
See? Meat shields.
Yes.
It works.
Saying it's not a child, but we do what we can.
Pinch the blanket, Betty.
Okay. I don't know why it wants me to roll that, but great. I rolled contra animals.
Granny, I appreciated your imitation of the skimming arrow.
Oh, thanks.
It brought me joy.
Sometimes brain make noise before brain know it make noise.
True. Also, oh, you can't move. Yeah, the game's paused.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask that you move up next to me. We also don't have a surface level world map for that, so
Yeah, Vishara would be like right behind because she's very confused. She doesn't know what's happening.
it would be a barricade. So one of the rhinoceros would be effectively like on the ground, and the other would be standing. So I'd have my legs and body covered.
Yeah, we are in theater of the mind right now because for some reason I could not find a city map with a giant crater in the middle of it.
Huh.
In a D&D
What?
game with D&D maps, I could not find a city with a crater in the middle of it. And ChatGPT was not helpful. So,
That is
theater of the mind still.
That's impressive.
So, you summon your two rhinoceroses. Rhinoceri. Whatever, however you say that.
Rhinoceros. Mm-hmm.
Rhinoceros.
Goose, geese is geese, goose, moose, meeson,
Yep.
Mises?
Correct.
Rhinoceros.
So, as the light continues to approach, can I get a perception check from Vishara as you turn and watch Ashvale summoning these two rhinoceros?
They would be in a position that would be
Be defensible?
one on the ground, one standing. So I'm forming a knee height and chest height. Massive body weight. They will be like 10 feet away from me. So if for some reason they get pushed back, it won't do as much. Nat 20. Look at that.
Nice.
Nat 20 with disadvantage.
Vishara,
I
So
see things
so
too.
21 total.
you're watching this. Is that two nat 20s?
No, 17, 20.
It was a disadvantage.
was a waste.
Why
of that
four come?
money.
It says I'm poisoned,
Oh, yeah, you are poisoned.
And why for come?
so I just rolled with it.
Well, yeah, that's the only way you can do it. You can't like just place the numbers down. You got to roll them.
You know, boop. And it just so happened.
So, you're looking up with a 21. Is that a person? As there is what you feel is another explosion that occurs.
Oh,
Atomic boom.
There is no reverberation other than the sound of creaking metal. If you could imagine what it sounds like when an entire Goliath-sized amount of chainmail and plate goes from the speed of Mach Jesus to instantaneously stopped without causing any damage to the surrounding environment.
oh,
You see this individual land
no.
in front of you in the exact pose that he is shown.
Oh no, you're in trouble.
He can definitely help us get Zippa. Like, look how fast he
He-
got here.
Stabs the sword into the ground, and you watch as there is almost no resistance to the sword entering the stone. And as he releases the sword, he cracks his knuckles on each hand. Who's responsible for this?
Well, it's the explosion that's responsible for like this. Specifically. Suspiciously. Yes. Can you help with the sewer thing now that you're here? Man?
1 second,
Sword
looking
man?
up a spell.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not worried about it.
There needs to get your right.
Can I get a charisma saving throw from Ashvale and Vishara?
Seven. Oh, 16.
Oop. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charismatic as heck.
Hey, we have the same number.
Yeah.
All right. Vishara, you cannot speak a deliberate lie, and you are aware of the spell Zone of Truth being cast on your position. As he grabs his sword, pulls it up out of the ground, flips it vertically, and points it in both of your directions, and repeats, "Who's responsible for this?"
Well, Asheville lit the match, and then we were all under the water, so I guess Asheville's responsible. But could we get back to you helping me with my friends? Because this is already a thing, and it's kind of already done, but she's like kidnapped by her brain.
There are some people that have been taken deeper into the sewers by some form of mental magic.
I think it has everything to do with the explosion. It's a brain explosion.
You think that what happened down there was the cause of the explosion?
Yes.
He steps forward. "Are you Ashvale?"
I am Vishara. And hands on my
Hey, that
hips
one
and like
that
puff
one,
out my chest.
That one is not
That-
Asheville.
No, he would have been directing that at Ashvale, considering the one who said Ashvale was not Ashvale, obviously.
We don't know. People could talk in third person.
He is
Writes
speaking
down
to
idea for
you,
next character.
Ashvale.
Why is that piece of information important?
Because the individual who lit the fire that started the explosions is responsible for the death of hundreds of our civilians.
Oh. I only heard one explosion.
Yeah, I didn't think there were more than one. There was more than one explosion.
This sounds like an attack.
I'm not entirely sure who I am.
Mostly dead.
That's true.
Have you been infected by the spiral?
I don't think so. I feel like I have control over my body. I think the others that were led deeper into the sewer were.
A small amount of pressure emanates from this individual and spreads throughout the area.
Like they're pushing their thumb in my forehead, or
Like, the temperature of the air changes, and senses that are not related to your 5 senses pick up on the change in atmosphere.
okay, an attempt
As
at intimidation.
Nope.
Oh.
He steps forward, closer to you. He is now looking down his armor at you.
Asheville will take a step closer to make him more uncomfortable and look up, putting her hand on the sharp part of his sword.
Are you a thrall?
I believe
What
so.
nature of undeath are you?
That is something I don't know. But dead.
Mostly.
Also not at the same time. She'll take the hand that's not on the sharp part of the sword and stick it through her jaw so it's seen through her open mouth, and then pull her hand back out. I'm not sure. Those people
He's going
down...
to
Oh, okay.
he's going to reach forward and put his palm and fingers over the top of your head, grabbing your head like a basketball.
Oh.
His hand reaches your collarbones with the size of the mitt that is now over the top of your head. There is a slight amount of pressure, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh no.
You got this.
30.
Yeah, you really got that.
A nat 20 plus 10.
Jesus. Is it really?
The oh no was deception.
As her hand is now digging into the blade of his sword.
You feel a magical essence roll across your body, but the nature of what you are and your desire not to be perceived combats that, and it flows over you and then dissipates into the ground. And he gives you this quizzical look, like, how did you do that? On his face.
Oh, the sword.
And-
Yeah, I don't know. My hand just doesn't really feel much pain.
Are you trying to squish your head?
It looked like it. I don't know, really. I couldn't see his arm was in the way.
Silence you.
I think that was for you, Victor.
Silence you!
Oh, yeah, okay.
When he says the word silence,
Mhm.
there is a bubble of silence that is cast on your position, excluding Ashvale and himself.
So I'm
Baby
standing
bubble.
there, throwing my hands up and down, and you can tell I'm saying very not nice things. And just like pointing at him, but I'm not gonna move.
Both of the rhinos are going to stand up and move into position behind me.
Are you associated with a faction?
Not that I'm aware of. You mean within, like, a city? Or...
Very well. You have two choices presented to you. You can report to the Church of Ogma and await judgment by the Blood Magus, Or you can report to the Felicity Adventuring Academy outpost and await judgment there. Should you refuse and not present yourself, you will be seen as persona non grata. We will hunt you to the ends of the earth, and your deathless nature will not save you.
Oh.
She says in silence, not being heard.
Or being able
Yep.
to hear.
You can. I thought you could hear. You just can't say anything.
Nope. There is no sound while you are inside the bubble. So you cannot hear anything that is outside the bubble, and nothing that is inside the bubble can hear anything. And you guys can't hear her. It's a barrier to vibrations.
How do we know it
Cleaning out
wasn't
my
you
ear.
that set off the explosion? And are now trying to find others to blame it on.
Do you understand the lawful command that you have been given?
I understand that you believe you have the authority to command me.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Specialties.
Magical effect.
22.
Doing math in my head 1 second.
I don't have anything with this character, I don't believe. Hold on, let me check. I don't think I have... No, I don't have the magic reflecty things for this character. Her magic reflecty things are lots of health.
Hey. I will ask you,
Mhm.
because I know what kind of player you are.
Uh-huh.
You have the choice. You can go by my ruling or you can go by yours.
For what?
My standard ruling is meets it, beats it.
Oh, ties go
Your
to the
standard
aggressor.
ruling is tie goes to the aggressor.
Ties go to the aggressor.
Okay. He
Alright.
has commanded you to grovel, and you tied with his spell DC.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look up what the word means.
The target has the prone condition and then ends its turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go onto my back and stare at the sky.
I just like Amberlyn when she had a grovel.
Well, see, the thing is, the grovel usually means get onto your knees where your head is facing the ground, but prone indicates not necessarily that. Just in a
No.
position where you're vulnerable. And so I'm gonna go onto my back and be like, is this what you desired? My lack of ability to control myself. Does this give you the feeling of authority?
Power is authority.
I feel like I should grab Ashfield and jump back into the sewer.
Asheville will ask, is this foreplay?
Oh no, maybe I shouldn't.
But V doesn't. V, you can't hear anything.
You can't
just
hear
see
anything.
what's happening.
I
You
know,
definitely-
I'm very confused. Like, his,
Above
That
table.
conversation that happened.
That's the whole thing. The whole thing is, let's undermine his authority and make him feel uncomfortable.
That's not what's happening here.
Both of the rhinos are going to move over my body. Like, to the point where their belly fat is beside, and their legs are over, so he can't do any form of execution.
So I should grab Ashvale and jump into the sewer.
I don't know. What would you do? I can't control my character.
Yeah, you
I
can.
feel like that's
They
a
can now.
thing that
Oh, okay.
You fulfilled the command. The command is over with.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand that you have been ordered to show up at the Felicity Adventuring Academy or the Church of Ogma for judgment regarding your actions in these explosions?
I understand that is what you want of me. And she hasn't gotten off the ground yet.
Mm-hmm.
Ashvale will say, okay, is there like a visual indicator that there's silence around Vishara? Or is it just a bubble of invisible silence?
It is not visible, but you are able to understand with your perception that there's no sound coming from that area anymore. And that would be logic enough for you to know that silence was cast.
Okay, without getting off the ground, I'm going to lift my wrist, indicating to Vishara to move forward closer to the situation.
Oh, you bet I move closer, roll up my sleeves that aren't really sleeves. It's really just me pushing on my arms a little bit. And I walk forward really fast. Hey!
Can I hear
It's
her
probably
You
so
step
say
out of
something?
the... Yep.
Above
Yep, you
table,
step
that is
out
what I
of
was
the
trying to
silence.
get you to do, was to move your character a few steps out of the bubble.
You were literally on the edge of the silence bubble because he didn't want to get Ashvale or himself in it, and you were standing right next to him. You were literally right on the edge.
And another thing.
Oh, you're starting
Can't
to
just-
speak now.
Oh,
Okay.
I've been yelling the whole time. What do you mean?
Oh no.
The whole time.
Rage. I think
I'm over
it's
there
thematically
yelling
appropriate.
at you. You guys are over here just having a handy dandy conversation, and I'm over here asking you questions, and nobody says anything to me. But oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Are we beating this guy up? What is happening? Are you helping us? We have things to do.
He touches his chest, reaches out, and touches one of the rhinos
Mhm.
on the head. There is a pop,
What?
and both rhinos disappear.
Oh. Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah,
Is that like
I
a
mean,
spell magic?
I have
Rhinos.
I have the ability to dismiss them if I want to.
So you did?
I don't think so this time. Oh no, I was distracted. I could have lost concentration.
I'm gonna assume you're not gonna help us, sir.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh no! No! We have someone in jail. We're having someone fighting and possibly dying. Another one might be in jail or death.
Danger.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Do we have
Yeah,
a flat surface?
What?
In the big hole.
Yeah.
You have the hole and a very large area, like a courtyard, around you that's got rubble everywhere, but essentially it's free movement.
Okay.
It's just a center hole.
How far am I from the hole
A
that
placeholder.
being up that I'm at? Like, what's the distance between me and the holes, the lip on the edge of the hole?
Probably you started walking towards, so probably 15, 20 feet.
I don't believe I started walking towards.
Behind you. It's 15 or 20 feet behind you.
Close enough.
You are currently
We'll go
prone.
with 20.
Mm-hmm.
I just played.
He sure did.
Okay.
Yes, he sure did.
Bashara, did you roll disadvantage on your initiative?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's a ability check, and you have that.
it probably did it because I am poisoned. I didn't realize if it did. No, it just rolled
Effective
once.
diseased.
he's initiating the fight. I didn't do anything aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I just asked him if he was going to
This-
help us.
This is the guy that just has the lawful belief that he has the power to
Yep.
act
Oh,
in
no.
violence to defend the law.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, This
He
is about
is
to
the
get worse,
supreme
guys.
authority of the land as long as the land is underneath his feet.
A bully.
Well, this is my playground.
Ew.
so if he's in the air,
Up, then it's not. Well, no, because it's still vertically
Upside
under his
down.
feet. There you go. Great. Perfect.
I'm going to use the blue slad as his
Token.
placeholder in combat because it was not allowing me to add a placeholder.
That's fine.
He gets a. What's his
I continue to avoid combat. I did nothing to initiate violence.
I mean, you didn't go to the places that he said you needed to go.
Right, but I'm not part of his civilization. I'm not under his law. I have no reason to follow his command.
Ash and
As
That is
somebody
how you view it. That's not how he views
Oh,
it.
I'm aware.
will they survive?
Probably not. Actually, gonna be honest, potentially,
Question mark?
because I appear dead and I might stabilize.
You guys have the hearts on you, though.
All right. So he does not
That's
have
fine.
a bonus to his initiative.
good night.
Why is that blind?
Let's see if we can
Should
see
be
a 12.
global. Yeah, I just don't know why it was blind.
Cool.
It shouldn't have been. We're gonna do this fully and completely theater of the mind.
Okay.
So, Vishara, he is taking violent action in this moment. He has dispelled Ashvale's rhinos, and you are watching him pull his sword up, and it looks like he's about to enter a stabbing motion directly into the center of Ashvale's chest.
Dope. I'm gonna grab her by her shoulders and pull. Yep. Swoop. like pull her and kind of throw her behind me back towards the entrance, back towards the hole in the ground.
I was over there,
All
falling
right.
down the hole.
Yep,
Oh,
you'll survive, I think.
I was over there sitting in the jail.
Yes.
All right. Give me an athletics check
Can
with
she do it?
advantage because you're raging.
Yeah. Cool. I like this.
Yeah. Hey.
Natural 20. Nice. So, Asheville, do you have any reactions to this?
I'm going to slightly lift up my hand and say bye-bye, as I can tell that I'm about to be thrown down a hole.
All right.
Don't.
So, that's 20 feet, 40 feet
Uh-huh.
on a natural 20.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah. Throw me against the wall first.
Well, I'm not really sure.
But there's water there, so that should help it the fall, right?
You know that
Right.
water is like concrete from certain distances?
Yes, it is, but not 40 feet.
I was gonna say,
Actually,
I don't
40
know what the
feet, maybe.
distance is.
Is it a d6 per 10 feet or is it 2d6 per 10 feet?
1d6 for 10 feet.
Okay. So that's 66 times 2.
It's not bad.
Bet.
Asheville, you take 38 points of damage
Okay. Oh, you marked it. Okay, cool.
as you are thrown incredibly hard, the hardest you've been thrown so far. You land on the stairs with your back as
Where?
like you land like right here with your back right on the edge.
Boop.
And I need a dexterity saving throw from you to determine if you go
Water.
to the stairs side or if you go to the water side.
It's time for a water slide.
The success
Never
takes
mind.
you which way?
Uh,
You're determining which way you go. Do you want to be on the stairs, or would you be trying to
going into the
orient your
water.
body to land in the water?
Because
Okay.
that's what the die said.
Vishara, you think everything is perfectly fine because you hear a saplunk,
Perfect.
and you think that Ashvale landed directly in the water.
I did land in the water.
Yes.
But not
I said directly.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
Do you jump
And
in?
then, yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
run and jump into the hole myself.
Whee!
Yep.
Oh, cool. As you attempt to leave
Sentinel.
his location, he has Sentinel, as well as he gets an opportunity attack against you unless you have the mobile feat.
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
Let me.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh. Ooh. What? Ooh.
Yeah. I just tough. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe he'll miss.
This is gonna hurt.
No, he's gonna miss.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. That would be do it.
Okay. That
Might still get in the hole.
I-
You might, you
I
might
wonder
still.
if I wonder if it'll just launch me further.
It's 18 points of damage, which doesn't mean very much to you, but your movement speed is 0. You are not able to continue towards the hole.
Ah!
Oh.
Well, that is a shame.
Ashvale, what are you doing?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Let's do. Oh, I gotta mark it. I did a 3rd level SWAT. Hold on, let me mark it as a. I can't change prepared spells. I can't mark spell slots for some reason on my sheet.
Might it be?
I'm clicking expended spell slot to restore the 3rd to mark a 5th, because that's what it should be. But it's saying you cannot change prepared spells while in combat.
So you're trying to
I cast
add a 3rd.
I cast a 5th level. I did conjure animals. It would not let me upcast in there, and so I needed to mark. Yeah, there we go. Because that was the 2 rhinos.
Yep.
We're gonna do
And so you know he did dispel magic.
You know, doesn't dispel magic have a save against the caster?
It shouldn't.
Because if that's the case, then anybody could just dispel magic on any summons, no matter how powerful they are, as a 3rd level spell. So if that's the case, I'll just take dispel magic against summoners. I'm just making sure I understand what the things are. So if like
It was cast at 4th level.
right, so then there would be a roll if it's a lower thing lower, right?
No, it's a 3rd level spell. He upcast it to a 4th level spell. So when you cast a spell using a slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. So give me a what is that?
Hold on, let's read that again because I think that verified your point.
Spell casting roll. Now you cast it at 4th level, you cast it at 5th level. I misread.
DC is 10
give me a
plus
spellcast roll.
Spellcast roll. Okay. Because I'm like, interesting. I did not know that you could get rid of stuff that big by just... Okay, I can't do it that way. It's a +9.
My brain said conjure animals is a 3rd level, and he was casting it at 4th level, so it automatically ended, but I forgot you upcast it to 5th level.
Oh, it dissipated.
Yeah, it disappears, because the DC is...
Cool. I was just wondering if I still had 2 giant rhinos
50.
at the start of combat.
Nope.
Okay.
That was really close to being a nat 20. It teetered there for a second.
Yep. It is what it are. Let's
Ashton,
do...
you're taking all the nat 20s.
I'm hoping. Giant eagles. 2 of them CR1. Let's do 4, and I can do it at a range of 60 feet. So they are 20 feet in the air.
Where you can see.
Right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do it 20 feet above the top of the hole.
Okay.
Since the hole is 40 feet deep. And it's going to be another upcast to 5th level. So if you can mark my slot, because I can't change prepared spells in combat. And then that would be what I do. So I'm going to do conjure animals again.
What are the eagles doing?
It depends on if I can take them on my turn or not.
They go immediately after you.
Okay, then
all companions of any sort.
Okay.
Or familiars or whatever.
All 4 of them are trying to grapple Vishara and take her away from the creature, as he has already used a reaction.
Okay. A bunch of eagles come swarming you, Vishara. What are you gonna do?
What's your reaction?
Zipper Sundays?
Great.
You have no reason to believe that.
I don't.
Zippa's never sent you multiple animals to.
No,
She doesn't have conjure animals.
no, I do not.
I mean, I can't go anywhere.
Or fight. Well,
So it's
Right, but are you willing to go with the eagles that are clawing at you right now?
I mean, one sec. Probably. Yeah.
what's
I
the
got
Give
that
me an
owl
word? What's,
insight
friend.
check. We'll
what's-
put it. We'll do it that way.
what's the
Well, I
word?
got- I
Insight to
got
see
the
if you
owl.
can recognize that they're trying to
Oh.
assist you.
You did. That's true. Vishara
You-
did say that she knows that she's had an owl friend.
An owl friend that looks like an aberration, not an owl friend
Only-
that looks like an eagle.
The owl friend that's an
He
aberration.
sometimes does.
It changes based off of day or night. When it's night,
Mhm.
it's aberration. When it's daytime, it's not.
15 is good enough. I'll allow you to say that you would assume that their behavior is that of trying to grab you, not claw at you.
I have a stat
Huh.
block and information. So for giant eagle.
It'll be all right. But it can carry the weight, and she's willing.
Okay.
So
So
it
that's,
yoinks her and takes her down into the tunnel. They have
It's-
plenty of movement too, so it's not gonna be a question.
I don't.
I think
see
they
a
have
movement.
120 feet of movement.
I don't know. I don't see the movement on there. On.
Fly is 80.
Okay, so then they would
For a
have
giant eagle.
60 feet. So then they would go back the 20 feet down to the bottom and drop her off gently on the platform right in front of the door here.
Oh.
To,
All right.
to,
Buddy.
to hit that 80 feet.
What's the plan here? What are you guys doing?
Looks like we're
into the sewer.
yeah, looks like we're escaping into the sewer.
Okay.
I have no.
cannot catch up to you with your guys' movement speeds. You guys can outpace him. He already used his movement ability. That would have let him catch up to you instantly in order to get over here. Let's do athletics and stealth for each of you versus his athletics and perception.
When we do that, I'm also going to hold on. Where is it? Use the at will pass without trace. Oh, it did twice.
Oh.
That would break the concentration on your eagles, just so you're aware.
That's fine. By that point, what they were used for was to get Vishara down. And then athletics and stealth plus 10.
Athletics.
The athletics
Oh, no.
does not get the plus 10.
Correct. Athletics 0. Oh, there's 7.
I know. 15.
That's a 15.
And then stealth for me is, I believe, let me verify. I inventory. I thought I had something. I thought I had Elvenkind boots. I thought I had them before. Hold on, where did it go? Maybe I don't have them anymore?
I think you had your staff that did pass without a trace.
Oh, yeah, that's probably where I got my stealths from. Okay. So
Yeah.
then normal 29.
Hey.
All right. If he catches up to you, he will have advantage on his perception.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, right now the athletics looks like it might happen. And the stealth is also not good from us. So, stealth is 15, but at this point,
E.
His athletics gets a +7.
Higher than both, almost combined.
Yep.
Oh no.
So this is perception
Mhm.
at advantage, and he gets a +4.
All right, well, let's see. You got to beat a 5.
Come
Oh,
on,
15,
net
sorry.
one.
No,
Come
15.
On, net one.
21.
Oh, no.
Eh.
So you guys are losing him in distance, but he has caught up to you to where he has a visual on you as you are running through this sewer system.
Okay.
Is there any spot we can swerve?
We're about to find out, because this is now a chase scene through some sewers.
Come across us.
So
I'm ready.
give me a perception check. Bashara,
Okay.
you're looking for a place to hide.
I'm just looking for a place to change direction.
Got this.
Did you say that in character? Because if not, I'm gonna go down the most obvious routes.
I am
Yes.
probably gonna say that out loud. I'm gonna look for a place to change direction.
Oh, that explains the 5. Okay. 5 and stealth. All right, I'll
Hey,
help.
You're in a sewer. There's a main channel, and then there are channels that don't have walkways.
Nat 20 plus 7 or 8. Since she said that's
Axel,
what she was doing out loud.
There is a couple of side paths that would lead deeper into the sewer.
Mhm.
Or there's the path that you guys are on, which leads back out to the outskirts of the city.
Quick, deeper or upwards? Panic.
You're asking me to make so many decisions.
Great, we're going into the sewer more.
Okay.
Okay.
Another stealth with that pass without a trace. And
Give me
I
a
need
0. Kind of.
a dexterity save from Vashara, as a split-second decision was made, and you have to correct your footing on a slippery floor to keep up with that person.
Okay.
Well,
19.
19 is the stealth check.
Nice.
Asheville, you hear the slide of Vashara as she attempts to stop, and her boots go slick across the ground as she slips right past the opening that you turned at.
Okay.
What?
this is gonna be interesting.
Well, hold on.
Does
I have an
Ash-
idea.
Oh,
Um,
Darks is gonna start getting.
I'm going to.
Arms flailing.
Can I? How much time do I have? Like, how far does she get in a short amount of time?
She's still right behind you, but you hear this as you're turning in. This
Okay.
is
I'm gonna
a
cast Spike.
failure that is resulting in him getting closer.
That's fine. I'm gonna do spike growth down the entire hallway. Focus, so it looks like it's going down whatever hallway. We'll just use this one. Right. So I'm gonna do it partially on where she is, further down what would be straight ahead, and having it go back.
No, no.
Ow!
And I'm sure that's gonna stop her in her track from sliding.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it will.
Great.
That's
I'm
also
gonna-
going to prevent her movement.
I'm gonna use my free action to dismiss it now that she's stopped. I'm gonna break concentration on my spell. and then try and pull her into the alcove.
Okay. Give me a just a base dexterity check to see how
Quickly I can
effective
do
you
that.
can be at timing all of these things to not be a catastrophic failure.
11.
Yeah. It's more than 10.
All right. So
Sounds good to me.
your dexterity saving throw was 8, Vishara, for sliding across the floor. Give me another dexterity saving throw as the slippery floor that you are sliding
Turns
across
into spiky floor.
instantaneously becomes not only spiky, but also stops your movement
Fall prone.
and becomes grippy again.
Grippy socks.
Oh.
You lurch to an immediate stop without toppling over. You're able to stop your momentum on the now grippy sock floor and are able to take off back at Ashvale. However, you will take the damage of spike growth, which is 2d4 piercing,
Yes.
for
every
10
5
feet.
feet. Okay.
For
This is
10 feet,
44.
because you were actively in the slide of that movement
Can
while
I
it was active.
also take 2d4 because I'll be moving through to make sure I pull her in? Because I feel
Sure.
like that's accurate to the story. So I'll roll my 2d4.
I appreciate the honesty.
I mean, I would have moved my character to help pull her in. That's what I
Or-
said I was doing.
For every 5 feet that it travels, so 10 feet for each of
Okay.
you.
Yeah, let's do that. Hold on.
So that's
do 2 more.
6 points of damage for Ashvale and
Oh, okay.
6 for
So,
Vishara.
I already marked 3. Let me do
And-
minus 3 more. Minus 3. Ta-da. And then once she's stable again, I will dismiss it and yank her into
Yep.
the area and be like, all right, we need to action hide. And I want to try to give us advantage as we're around the corner, move just out of sight while he hopefully charges down the hallway.
Okay, hide.
This is going to be at disadvantage because you just cast a spell that covers a 30-foot
Which I
area.
also said
in a...
I dismissed afterwards.
Right. You still cast it though. He has line of sight on you, chasing you down this tunnel.
So,
You would have seen him and heard him thumping behind you as you grabbed Vishara and pulled her into that side tunnel.
Oh, how deep is the side tunnel?
It goes way deep all the way into the city.
Okay.
Like it is a branch that is feeding your current main tunnel.
let's keep running instead, since I know that that's what I'll say instead of that. And I'm going to line the entirety of the tunnel once it is no longer an option. So he has to move through a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet of spike damage to catch up to us. And
Give
it's
me a
difficult
perception
terrain.
check.
Okay, let's do that.
Utilize the spell and give me a perception
Advantage.
check.
22. Advantages from the magic item.
Okay.
22.
And then make sure you use that spell slot
Oh yeah, hold on.
for that spike growth again.
I wish there was a way to just mark spell. Oh, I guess I just cast it, and then I can.
Well, you can just mark the spell slot. So if you click on the little
I
shield,
can't. When I do it, it says
button.
cannot change prepared spells while in combat. When I click the little shield button, that's why what I've been saying is I
That-
can't mark it myself.
that should be the star portion.
I understand, but I am specifically hovering over just the little chevron on the blue bar on my character sheet. where I have
Okay.
3 empty things, and it says cannot change prepared spells while in combat.
If somebody has some feedback, looks like it's Tess.
Cell phone
You're on your
test?
phone.
Were you taking a nap?
No.
Cell phone test.
Eh.
Okay.
They're really sad. I've been trying to get found to load for an hour and a half.
Well, your character's bound, so you're good.
Yay, your favorite.
You have
Feedback?
spam messages, Brownie and Bandit on Twitch.
Hmm.
Again?
Is he in our spam messaging the Discord?
I noticed.
I've already blocked him on my side.
Yeah, there's
I
2.
don't see anything on my side.
Then it must be deleted
They
already.
might have deleted.
It says
I
it's shared
clicked the
chat.
delete button, but it didn't delete, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
It
think
says
when I
deleted when in
blocked
mine.
them on mine, it yeah, on
As an audience member, it's
Brownie
deleted.
said message deleted by moderator.
I need to use the restroom real quick.
Brownie might have given
be
me a
back.
sword that I
can't.
didn't know about, which is awesome if she did.
Hmm.
Oh no, it's because we're streaming together. Any one of the 3 of us can, if we block the spam people on ours, it takes it from all 3.
Oh,
as
nice.
a viewer, I can see the spam messages on Brownie's Twitch.
Oh really?
But I did. It doesn't even show them to me. Now I gotta click over here.
But I see them deleted on
Let me refresh mine.
I can refresh chat as well. Let's see what it does. It just deletes everything for me, but
I
Back now.
It's deleted on your chat.
okay.
Yeah. But not on
So-
Brownie.
With that perception
idea.
check, you will notice that he does not pursue you through the spike growth.
Okay.
He realizes that in the attempt to pursue you, he would just lose you anyway, so there's no point in taking that damage for no gain.
That
So
was
he
the
will
hope.
turn around and return the other direction.
Ah!
We'll deal with that in another time when we have more people around.
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
Ash is just going to use everyone for her gain.
Correct.
Now, I want to be clear with you, Vishara. Because this individual refused to acknowledge authority, there was a
You're tied to this now.
divine smite from a CR-18 that was about to penetrate Ashvale extremely permanently.
Look, you saved her.
I'm a hero.
Welcome. Thank you for joining, Spaz.
I,
Now you're on the run.
I refreshed Twitch, and now it is a permanent loading screen. So I won't be able to
Oh, no.
participate anymore.
Drat.
It happens on occasion.
Did I spread all of my technology issues to everybody else?
Yeah. We already know
Yeah,
you're a
hacker test.
Exactly. We already know you're a hacker.
So now am I a wanted criminal?
I hope so.
Zipla's going to be so sad.
By the way, I have 15 hit points left.
I have some more than that. We'd be fine.
Oh, if he had like hit me once with an attack, I'd probably be unconscious. So
If he had hit you with the attack that he was getting ready to hit you with, you would be dead.
I understand how paladins work.
I don't.
They can do a massive smite attack, especially if it's at the beginning of combat for the first thing they're doing in the day. Right, microphone
you
test.
have a deathless nature.
Uh-huh.
There are limitations to your death saving throws with a deathless nature.
Is that like only one roll?
Is that what
or
it says in
something?
there?
No, there are things that immediately kill things with deathless or with undead natures.
Oh.
Oh no.
This is a paladin of Agma. He's extremely powerful. He is also the head of the church or the head of the order that is designated for hunting down undead creatures and beings.
Oh, the paladins
Oh
of
shit!
tiny egos.
Yep.
Well.
Now we're gonna from the city.
There's a good reason why Kez was playing her character the way that she was playing her character. But there's also a secondary thing that she doesn't even know about. There is a constant war between the Blood Magi and the families that Kez is associated with, because they're undead and the Blood Magi kill them intently, constantly.
Oh.
Or
Wow.
Magus.
So who's the good guy in that situation?
I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like somebody has a Tesla coil going on in the background.
It is a Tesla coil.
It might be like.
herself.
Can you hear?
It's
It
a
might be
Yes,
buzzing
we can
noise.
hear you.
We can hear
It's
your
just every
vibrator.
time I or Therapy talks, it sounds like you have a vibrator.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, she is having fun with her character tied up.
In your
Just
own
tied to
private time.
Hi, Tess.
tied to the deep resonant voices in the party.
I'm tired of this crap.
That's good.
That's too damn bad.
You chose the phrase. You got the response.
It's like a buzzing. That's very
Okay.
buzzy.
It is.
So I would like for Athena and either Ashvale or Vishara to both roll me a D100. Wait a second.
Come on, Clem.
Brownie, that's you.
When
Uh-huh.
you roll, if your rolls are within 20 points of each other, you will encounter each other in the sewers down this channel that you're running down. If it is not within 20 of each other, you will not have taken the same path and you will have to circle back to try to find your friends or find a way out.
All right, Brownie. You got to get within a 14.
Within 20 of 14.
So anywhere between a 1 and a 34.
So
Yep.
33% chance.
All up to you, Brownie.
You got this.
Did you take the same path?
No.
Nope.
Sorry, my keyboard stopped working and I
Hmm.
realized I was muted.
Alrighty. So, with you all traversing the sewers, heading different directions, is there anything else that Vishara and Ashvale would like to do?
Yes. Hold on.
You still have your owl?
Give me a second. No, I don't. It is not actively with me, but I can use the charge to resummon it of wild shape to bring the familiar here.
Because I know your whole thing was the whole can't see in the dark.
Don't worry. I can.
I'm gonna do commune with nature. I'm not gonna do
Go ahead
commune
and
with
ping that
nature.
for me.
I don't have the spell slots to do it. I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh.
All right. Any plan to attempt to track or discern your environment?
Survival to try to deduce where the ideal location for a layer of something who can control minds is, or footprints continuously going in directions. So survival. A normal.
Oh.
Okay.
A 22.
What are you doing, Vishara?
Probably trying to find any trace of Zippa.
All right. Give me a survival.
So survival.
That being said, I will also do this.
Oh,
You are adamantly sure that you smell Zippa, and that you down the pathway you are heading, you smell Zippa to the left channel. As the pathway veers off into 5 channels, the leftmost channel seems to be the place that you want to go. It smells just like Zippa.
oh. Perfect. We should go left.
Why?
Because that is for sure the way Zippa went. And if we're down here, we gotta find her.
Some form of charisma check.
Ashvale. So, Asheville, you know that the most likely area for a lair for somebody like that would be around the most populated area. That would be the 4th of the 5 from left to right.
Okay.
So, second to last on the right side. That would lead closest to the center of what would be the plaza for the south side where the well was.
Okay.
You would assume that close to that area would be where a lair would be placed, if not the center of Lakeland City itself, which would be the 3rd path. But the far left path leads to another section of outlet that would go back out to the ocean. And Bandit, she's smelling herself.
Is there something that she smells, or something that's... Is there a reason to go the direction she's going that I don't know or can't sense?
You can see her nose working. You can see her nose working, and she seems to adamantly believe that she smells Zippa down that tunnel.
Charisma check of some kind, Brownie.
Oh.
DC was 12.
Excellent.
What's your passive deception or passive? Does it beat that as a passive for deception or persuasion?
Or
I think we both have a 1.
persuasion.
What's your charisma?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well,
I was
let's
gonna
go that
try
way
and
then.
intimidate you.
If you want to roll, you can roll. It's your ability to play how you want it to do.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
We go this way. It's fine.
Okay. It really seems
Go
like a
get
not
us-
great choice, but
Well, if you
From
think
what
it's such a bad choice, what's your choice?
that one over there. The fourth, I'll point to the fourth one, the one that's indicating.
Complete opposite direction.
Yes.
But
She could have gone
Do you-
through this way, and what you're smelling is her going down that path. But it's maybe the breeze is pushing it in a circle in this room. And so you sense that the backdraft or whatever is going down that way. But I feel the best way to go is this way.
just a very blank stare for a second, and then just. I mean, I guess that makes
Ashvale is
sense.
going to start heading down the way that you pointed out. Because that's a natural 1. And it's effectively the same thing as if I got a 20. So, we're going that way.
He's just standing there, turning back and forth now. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
Do you
we're gonna
not
go this way.
believe that you smelled the right thing? I thought you were adamant about your decision.
But then you started talking about wind circles. I don't know how science works. It just like is that a sewer thing? I don't understand. So like a tornado?
Which way would you like to go?
Well, let's just
Tess, which
let's
way do
just
you want to
keep going
go?
This way.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're going this way.
I'm gonna go the direction that she's saying because I don't know what
It's
that.
the same direction, and just continues walking past her.
Cool.
This is the direction.
Okay, let's go. And we're going away from our destination. Athena and Zippa. This is Brownie's fault.
But listen, we're gonna be near the ocean.
You guys are gonna find us, no problem. It'll all be good.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? It's random chance.
Well,
I just want to. If
Guys,
it were like a
you will
3,
let
I
me
would have done it differently on the die.
Uh,
That's a 1. So
Because if you'll let me know how you plan to get to Shoto, who is in the center of the church cathedral that you just left, running away from Blood Magi or Magus. I'd appreciate that. While Kez is describing that, and Malice is in prison.
Muted. Hi.
Shoto is injured and recuperating.
you're so separated.
We can go to the 2 individuals who had a in-between session. Unfortunately, their audio was not recorded for that in-between session. So we will start with Zippa. If you would recap what happened during your in-between session for the group.
Okay. So I was it's all in the head. I'm in like an open space, been floating. And I had, let me see. Floating, knows language I can hear. So we were talking about how my magic gets used, and I use the air to draw my spells. But there's no air around me, and there's no friends and no sounds, just a gray atmosphere zone. Remember the software we use? There's this gray thing that comes out towards me. It has 6 rings of silver around it. The center of it is a void of nothingness. And it feels like it's pulling everything around. Oh my god. Sorry, a bug just flew at me.
Oh no.
So the bug was in the sewer with you?
The bug was
Dun,
the
dun.
deity.
Oh, it was a street bug.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
I was describing it. It came at me and hit me. I'm sorry, bug. I'm so sorry. I insulted you.
Back, have a piece of that.
So
He thought you said 6 stinks. It was 6 rings.
Bug
Oh, shit.
attacks Zippa in the
As she's
sewer.
retelling her story. Yeah. You feel in that nothingness, you feel that it's pulling everything around it in it, and there's like a mirror of myself in there. And I get asked this question in my head: who am I? And I think in my head, I'm like, I am a survivor. And then something snakes through the air, and I can feel a tug on my body when this starts to happen, like it was attaching itself to me. And then it asked me another question: what makes me who I am? That took me a little bit to think, but eventually I go, my life actions. And then there's a tether that widens between and becomes like a funnel that starts tugging me in. And I grab, sorry, and it starts, and it has other things too. There it starts to ask me like what I who I know, or what I know best, I believe. And I don't say anything, but I start to imagine my friends, my family. But as soon as that happens, I literally try to shut it down and close it to myself and create a tornado whirlwind to protect my thoughts from it, and like a cyclone. And unfortunately, that is not the greatest thing. So I cry for help in my mind to my deity, and this figure comes in with a maroonish cloth milkmaid dress. Expression is of like myself, the deity. So I have notes. She has her wings wrapping around me, and I'm in a little fetal position with it. And I believe you kind of describe it as the golden snitch in Harry Potter, like how it opened up and wrapped around.
Yep.
The strands around were starting to slowly rip apart, and my deity and I look at each other with the same expression of happiness, but at the same time sadness, because we know she knows that all she's doing is not going to be enough. And that's all I remember and written down.
Okay. So, what you are currently experiencing in this moment is the cosmic force of an older than primordial entity ripping apart the fabric of the creation of your deity, as your deity places themselves between you and the annihilation that this entity is attempting to rot onto you. You can vividly hear the screams of anguish as these tendrils that are attached to you are attempting to snake through the holes in her protection, and when she blocks them, it grabs portions of her, rips them off like handfuls of feathers, like a duck being plucked for to be cooked. And her feathers and plumage are currently being ripped out of her body as she protects you. And your thoughts of your friends and who they are and what they are and their weaknesses and their strengths. And then we will transition over to Athena. Why don't you describe to us what happened to your character during your solo session?
Okay. Immediately I wake up in a nothingness room, and same with Zippa. There's 6 rings in front of me. And there's this nothingness entity in front of me that is asking me, "Who are you?" And immediately I am saying, "I'm Athena, monk of Nastus." And again, but this time it's as if a portion of me is disappearing from my feet up. And it's asking me again, "Who are you?" And then it changes. And I say again, "I'm a monk of Kessenrel," but after a moment of pause. Then at one point I reached for my important pouch on my side, my griffin pouch, and it was gone. And it said, "Who are you traveling with?" And I had said everybody's name. I said the party. I said Asheville and Zippa and just everybody. And just before everything of my being had gotten taken from this entity, I mentally collapsed to my knees, and I begged Kessenrel for help. And in that moment, an entity of light showed himself to me, and then it was an image of Kessenrel, who is like covered in this armor, with a like skin-like cape and fire-like hair. Comes and shows himself to me, and essentially re-shows me my entire life, like everything I'd been through, everything that made Athena, or made me, sorry, showed my entire past life. And it reawakened me, and Kessenrel took his hand and followed this connecting line from from me to the entity, and grabbed my essence out of this entity and like almost cleansed it off, was rubbing it off, and handed it back to me. And yes, that was what was shown. And so Kessenrel gave me perspective and pretty much just gave me insight, saying, "You are my monk of Anastis, and you are one of my masks." Did I miss anything?
Nope. And that was on a natural 20 on her religion check. Her deity came to save her. And luckily for her, the domain of taking possession of other people and using their skin as his own is the domain of Kessenrel. So he claimed ownership over that domain and ownership over one of his followers and ultimate authority over the decisions of that follower and their expression and sense of self are all his to protect. So, Athena, as you are walking alongside Zippa, your perspective is returned to your body. You have all of your equipment, all of your abilities, your current health pool. You are walking through a dark, dank, smelly, disgusting sewer. You are knee-deep in sewer water. You are soaked to the bone. You are cold. You have burn marks. You have bruises. Your body aches. And standing next to you or walking alongside you, as you look over, is Zippa with streams of tears running down her face.
Is Zippo conscious, or is she still taken by the entity?
Zippa is not conscious. She does not seem to be aware. Her eyes are glassy, and she is looking straight ahead, and she is repeating the spiral chant.
Okay. Immediately, I am looking for a way to get Zippa away from walking in the straight line and looking for
Give
an
me a
exit.
perception check, and do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Normal. You do see that there are a number of corridors that branch off from this central tunnel. You would assume that if you turned around, you could probably go back to where you came. But you do not recognize this section of tunnels. It looks just like all the other sections of tunnels, but this one has a lot of branches, and it's smaller than the one you were in before. Are you attempting to force Zippa into movement, or how you want to go about doing that?
At this point, I remember... what do I remember of what I went through? You said it before, you said it was just a dream, a fever dream?
So what you remember is the bits of looking at the perspective through all of the different masks on the planet. Like understanding that all of the masks of Kessenrel are all him and his mask. You remember the words that he spoke to you, but you have no memory of the entity, the silver rings. Sorry, correction. You have a memory of yourself with 6 silver rings behind you.
Okay.
But that's all that you have there.
Okay. So with that, I know that Zippa is locked in her head and there's most likely no way I'm not going to get through to her. So I already know you're going to ask for a strength check when I say this. I would like to pick Zippa up and try to get her out and try to find help. And I also remember that Ashvale pushed me in the water, so I'm wanting to stay clear of Ashvale until we get this dude figured out.
You would not necessarily remember that. You were in the thrall at the time
Oh,
that he
I
pushed you
was?
into the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's exactly
you
what
were
I thought, 'cause-
enthralled. You were enthralled from the point of the explosion, coming up from the water after the explosion, having your brief conversation. Once that conversation ended, your perception vanished and you entered that dream state
Okay.
because you were under the thrall at that point. That's when you started making wisdom saves. When you failed
Okay.
your first wisdom save is when your memory stops. So, Zippa, how would you respond if you were animalistic and hyper defensive to somebody trying to pick you up
So
as your character?
With it being close range, normally I would go for my whip, but since we're close range, I would grab my dagger that would normally be at like strapped to my thigh, and swing at the person
All right.
trying to pick me
I'm
up.
gonna move
I
the two
will
of you.
dodge.
1 second. Well, you're already attempting to grapple, so
Yeah.
But
move the
can
two
I
of you
not
over here.
see? Can I not see the movement? Because I mean, I would be more hyper aware knowing what knowing what I know now.
1 second. You only
So
have
on the
so
move-
much you can do on your turn, so I'm just letting
Okay.
everybody else see what's going on here. So, your action in this instance is to attempt to grapple the person.
I have to take care of something. I'm here again.
Her reaction, or essentially as an action in response, is to stab you. So, I need each of you to roll an initiative roll, if it lets you.
Initiative.
No active encountering currently viewed scene.
Okay. So
Yeah, I
need to
don't
put
see
you guys
initiative.
into initiative to get an initiative roll. Initiative on your character sheet is located right next to your speed. It's on the left side.
Oh, now I start rolling.
Oh,
for
I see
initiative.
now.
Is it just these two?
All right.
Because you said each, and there's
Oh,
all the tokens
lovely.
on the screen. I'm guessing.
Yes,
for vision.
they are. Yes, I put everybody there for vision's sake.
Okay.
So, Athena, I need you to give me your athletics check. That's your surprise round, is getting your athletics off.
Oh.
Oh, lovely. Well,
Yeah, you reach down to grab Zippa, and her reflexes are just too good for you. She jumps out of the way, and give me that dagger strike.
I swear. Okay. Not horrible, but not great either.
Okay, so 12 misses. Okay.
Yep, 12 misses.
Okay.
And it is
Cool.
now your turn, Zippa.
Okay, so I would step back a little bit, at least, which means
Attack of opportunity.
I know
Athena.
I haven't finished. I haven't finished my sentence. I haven't. No, actually, I can't because I wouldn't. This mine wouldn't do the disengage. It would just get back out of the way. So yeah, nope. I would still move out of the way. Yep.
So you are animalistic in nature. Your primary directive is to get to the hive center.
Which direction is the hive center?
The hive center.
We
as
are just going to
in
do theater of the
where-
mind.
Okay.
I just put you there so you could do attacks on each other with your tokens.
Okay.
So your objective is to move as close to the hive as possible. You two are in a corridor that has ankle-deep water for Athena, so knee-deep water for you.
Okay.
You are marching, essentially, to the hive location. But you are being halted by somebody else. So you would react animalistically to that, and I will let you determine how that animalistic response happens. But if you move out of there, you've already moved out of her range.
Yes. Yeah.
So she does get an attack of opportunity.
Mhm. Yep.
What's your attack of opportunity, Athena?
Okay, so like, what is Zippa doing? She's
I just moved out of the way.
Stepping away from you.
okay.
Would you like to make an attack of opportunity, or would you prefer to let her go and...
I immediately
you.
exhale. Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to borrow Tessa's noise.
If I can, I would, as I'm stepping away, I would get my whip out and then just attack her with it.
Okay.
Zippa, I'm not trying to hurt you.
I don't know
That's
that.
immediately what Zippa would. That's what I say to Zippa.
Okay. So no attack of opportunity?
No, I would essentially get in position to dodge all of her whipping.
Giggity. Okay. I didn't phrase it that way, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, but how else am I supposed to?
Alright, you do have your reaction, since you did not use it for a attack of opportunity.
You okay?
Go ahead and roll
Zoe?
that damage, Zippa.
Okay.
You okay? Hey, I'm playing a game.
Did it go? Did it hit the, it's on my dice roll, but I didn't see the damage go up.
I didn't see the damage on there. Go ahead and try to roll it again, see what it does.
Okay.
Hey, go play somewhere else.
Huh. I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, I saw the dice again. That was a 2, plus a 3, so it would be a 5 for the damage.
Okay. Do you want to redirect that attack, Athena? With a key point?
What do you mean key point?
What is it called now? Is it still a key point? A monk's focus die. You have 11 monk's focus to use that grants you different abilities.
I know what those abilities are. I just need to look at them again.
Well, on your deflect attacks, if your roll, which I rolled for you, if your roll exceeds the damage that was dealt to you, then you can redirect that attack and deal damage back to Zippa.
But I'm
asking if you would like to redirect.
No, because I don't want to deal. The point is not to deal damage. I'm trying to convince her to step away from the hive.
All right. She seems non-responsive to anything that you're doing, and she avoided your grapple.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn, Zippa?
Yeah, I can do attacks twice, so I'm gonna do it one more time with the whip,
All right.
just to make sure that she is keeping her distance.
Am I able to, like,
And a 22.
restrain her in any way?
No, you are. It is not your turn in combat. You attempted to restrain her your last turn. So this is. You do not have any more reactions. So you're going to take
7. Because that was a 4.
7 points of damage.
Yep.
As she whips you with her thorn whip.
And then you can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn with the whip. And with that, I moved like 5 feet, and I have 30 movement speed, so I would move as much as I can, so which would be like another 25 feet to move
Okay.
to go towards the hive.
All right.
And then that would end my
Well,
turn. Yes.
we're not going to worry about speed because she can
Yeah.
outpace you by 20 feet per round. So
Well, a hive, hive mind. I gotta get there. So I'm like, okay, she's not attacking me anymore. She's not going for me. I'm gonna go. Take the opportunity to go.
that's why I didn't put you guys in a corridor, because
Yeah.
there was already no way you were getting away.
Oh yeah, no. But I'm gonna try. So, and that ends my turn. So I've moved 30 feet from her.
All right, now it's your turn, Athena. You have action, bonus action, reaction, and catching up to her. Or movement
those
the other
again.
direction if you just want to action, bonus action, and reaction.
Okay.
And then movement, you can move closer to her and attempt another interaction, or you can run away the other direction.
Immediately in my mind, I'm wanting to see the hive. So.
By yourself?
No, that's where I'm like struggling with this. But I don't understand why you're doing this. And I'm shout at her from my side. Then cause I'm gonna keep deflecting. I'm not going to fight. I'm not fighting.
Okay. Which direction are you moving? Or are you standing still?
Well, I'd try to get more distance, but I am not getting any closer. I'm just trying to not get whipped again.
Oh, I'm 30 feet away from you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long your whip is. I don't know how long your reach is with it. So I'm trying to create distance and rationality.
Okay. Well, there's no rationality from her part.
That's
You
what
have
I'm.
your own.
That's what I'm learning. So essentially, nobody. I don't know if anybody is near.
What's your action? What do you want to do? Do you want to look around? Do you want to try to grapple her again? Light a cigarette, kick a baby.
Oh no.
What was that first first thing you said again? Sorry. There's so many
Light a
things going-
cigarette.
No, that was the last thing, ding
Oh.
dongs.
Oh,
Kick a baby.
Good lordy.
That sound
Okay.
appealing to you?
No! Jesus.
Leave.
Jesus
Go somewhere
Christ.
else. Go in the opposite direction. Grapple.
Essentially, my thought process is there has to be somebody else in these tunnels.
Give me a perception check.
Essentially, okay, perception.
You hear a
Good
very
half.
large amount of rhythmic chanting coming from further down the tunnel to the point where it vibrates your
Lovely.
chest.
Love that.
There's more people. You come
This
from
is
that.
that's what
like
you're looking for.
it. I don't know if you've watched a lot of Critical Role, but when they came out with their trailer that goes Critical Role, the live shows that they did while they played that trailer, what you are experiencing is the crowd yelling in your direction, Critical Role, except they're saying the spiral chant to you.
Okay.
And
I'm going to
They
realize
actually
that
had-
I
they had props vibrate off the tables at their last live show.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to
because of
realize
the
that I
chant.
am not strong enough to handle this myself, and I need somebody like Vishara or Shoto to go at this alone, or go at this together. So, I don't want to flee. Fleeing doesn't seem like something that she would do, but I am conflicted right now. I don't want to leave her alone.
Okay, so
Just
Athena stands in the tunnel and watches as Zippa runs off into the distance
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna
towards the
dash.
chanting.
I was gonna do the dash action. My next one.
How's
Keep
the next?
doing that.
You are standing in existential crisis, going in the middle of the sewer, and Zippa takes off and joins the chanting in the distance.
Wow.
Okay,
I see how
then
it is.
I'm going to sneak follow her. Not like I don't want to like. Is there a way I can do that? Like I don't want to be seen, but I would like to see what we're walking into so I can go get help.
Sure, give me a stealth check. All right. I have a stat block for the thralls. They do not see you. They are focused on their chant. Zippa joins them and stands a little bit towards the front, off to the right side. But as you watch from the area she entered, there's about 3,000 to 4,000 people chanting simultaneously.
Athena, my eyes get big seeing all of this, and I take a couple steps back in a stumble, and I immediately am like, shit, okay, I need to go find help.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
You don't want to go 1v4,000?
No.
Well, I mean, she stumbled, so she might.
Ha, I like those odds.
Oh no.
Oh,
On a scale of 1
Constitution
to
saving
10, my
throw.
friend, you're
Join us once
No.
more.
Let's get the gift right. I'm in danger.
Yeah.
I'm endangered.
Giggling.
So Athena, you are slightly disoriented as it is. You just come from a vision where you met your god, and not only did your god give you information you weren't ready for, but part of your being was being stolen away from you. There's a lot of things going on right now, and your mind is just racing 1,000 miles an hour, and the stress of everything comes together in this moment. And as you look at this large group of people, that you can tell there is a wide open chamber that holds a few hundred, but you can tell that down these different separate tunnels there are just hordes of people, and some of them are a bit ghoulish, and some of them are a bit dampier looking, but in a ravenous vampiric sort, not the intelligence that you know Kez to hold. They're all chanting this spiral chant repeated over and over and over. And as you're hearing it and listening to it, there's a split second where your memory clicks into something that you read. And so let me get that. I have a name that I need to give you. The name that comes to you is Thiraluna. I'll put that here. As the name Thiraluna rides across your memory, you feel a lightning bolt strike through your forehead. Everything goes white, and then everything goes black. And the stress has led you to be unconscious on the outskirts of the hive.
That's
Lovely.
Oh,
You know,
That's smart.
you know.
That's
Don't-
that's my luck right there, guys. That's
You know, if you did the moral compass on today, this wouldn't have happened. You might have killed me if you'd done that, but
oh,
you wouldn't be over there.
I'm not killing a second party member, damn it!
Your moral compass came at the wrong time. I don't want to be a zombie-like thing. Oh well. Guess I am now.
All right. Who has something that they want to do in the current predicament and situation that they're in?
I would like to do something.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Can I sense
Zippa,
her? Drag her in.
Zip,
rude.
Zippa's hoping to do something.
Zippa would like to do something. Can she do something?
Zippa? I swear to God. I heard that.
Oh, you know what? Zippa knew that you were following.
And my
The
perception
thrall
is 17.
Zippa knew that you were following. Give me a perception check.
My
Just to
perception
see.
is a 17.
You're actively looking
Yeah.
right now. as a
Oh.
thrall, so not your passive.
Darn it. Let's see. A 12. It kind
You see a body that appears to look like Athena's clothing laying on the floor face first in sewer water.
Oh, she's drowning right now. Okay.
And
Maybe?
it's just
Maybe?
a puddle on the cobblestones. It's not quite in the like. She's not drowning in a pool of it, but there's enough there that it's somebody snoring with half of their nostril in water. So she's trying to breathe and half her nostrils covered.
Oh,
I'd
like to walk over and drag her in.
Yay!
All
Good
right.
call, Wicked. Well, that's
We're
my
about to
player character threat gone.
we're about to witness the sacrifice of a follower of Kessenrel, apparently.
I mean, this is what happens. You should have not had that moral compass. I mean, come on. So, could I get some people, like, tap some bodies around me and kind of gesture to the bot and point to the body?
You're in a hive
around?
mind. As soon as you are Thiraluna right now.
Okay.
Everybody in that cavern is Thiraluna.
Oh. So
you are all a hive mind.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as I see her, I will literally walk and probably with everyone else walk and bring her to the center of our circle.
Cool. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Me? Yes.
Adding your actually, no, not adding your spellcasting modifier because that's being used to protect. You don't have it as an offensive tool anymore.
No, I do not.
I rescued myself for nothing.
Correct.
This is on you. Yeah, your choices.
You made the decision to go into where I described there being thousands of people. Bad decisions result in consequences.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
I
just a
didn't
normal
think I was
wisdom
gonna
saving-
faint.
You walked
the
into a room
unexpected.
with a large amount of magical chanting with people that have manipulated your mind already. You only escaped by the grace of your deity coming in to save your ass.
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yeah.
As someone
I was expecting myself to die, but you know, we can have another person die. I mean,
Someone who's
It's a
like-
wisdom saving throw. We're in the process of getting that done. Okay.
yeah, sorry.
With a 13, the right wing of your deity is stripped clean of all of its feathers,
Oh no!
and the tendrils grab a hold of the right arm that is attached to that right wing and crank it backwards and snake in, and you hear as the bones in that right wing just crunch and crack as it is torn away and thrown off into the empty abyss. Blood sprays from the wound of your deity as a tendril snakes in, and you can feel that it grabs the essence of Athena in your memory and rips it from your hold.
See, and I was a good one. I try to keep my friends and people I know close hidden, and I just give them to her. So.
Also, you may take inspiration because you voluntarily played your character appropriately to the conditions that they were in.
Hey.
Oh, but yay!
Is she dead now?
It's a hard thing to do right. All right.
Any
Kez,
chance
what
at
was your
all that-
message to Shoto?
Any chance at all that- 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 Any ch
Go ahead, Brownie.
I was gonna say, any chance at all that they're scuffling and whatnot would have made enough noise for Vishara to know she's going the wrong direction?
If we were closer,
Oh no,
maybe.
you are far enough away that you have no concept of where they are because the entire sewer seems to resonate with the sounds of the spiral chant.
Okay.
Vishara,
Okay.
you know this is the ocean.
Yeah.
We'll take a minute to figure out what Kez's message is. Athena's a prisoner.
Haha.
Zip is a thrall.
Ashvale is free of
Mal's
any
in prison.
consequence.
Malice is a prisoner.
Kez is on the run. Asheville and Vashar are on the run.
Oh, I'm not running from anything.
We're at the
anymore.
ocean now.
He chose to leave.
Fine.
Jodo's the only one.
Well, now I'm
Jodo's
gonna
the
have to
only
go back
one.
around.
Actually, what you're hearing is, let me find that speech again. Give me a second.
See, it isn't even that good of a speech because the DM can't even remember it.
I have first the breath.
It's
then
been
descent,
3 weeks.
thoughts descend, spiral, and that's all I got written down for the chant.
First the breath, then the bend, round and round where thoughts descend. Step through shadow, speak no name. The spiral feeds, and none are sane. Dream of silence, dream of light. Turn your eyes and lose your sight. Give your voice, your blood, your bone, until the spiral calls you home. To which, Asheville, will you give me a wisdom saving throw? Okay. So, Shoto, you are notified that Malice is arrested, as Malice is walked in with 4 paladins after you received the message from Kez. 4 paladins are holding her arms behind her back and walking her into a separate area of the temple that seems to go back to the right behind the podium.
Dang,
It's
4
like-
of them.
As they are walking in with her, I'm going to willingly take a point of exhaustion to try to force myself up off of the cot to see what is going on, to try to ask them what's going on.
What do you say to him?
Through a wheezing in a wheezing voice with the collapsed lung. What is this one charged with?
Worry about yourself. You seem almost dead. She's not technically charged with anything yet, but we have to get to the bottom of everything that's going on, and she's acting suspiciously.
He is a party member from the academy. Is there something I can assist with?
She'll be tried.
You just said I wasn't charged with
Take it up
anything.
with the- Take it back. Take it up with the blood magus. And they will escort her through. Do you have anything to say, Malice?
Can someone notify the academy on our behalf?
Two of the paladins show that they have academy symbols on their chest right next to their holy symbol. Malice.
Yep.
Bueller. You. Okay, now I can hear you. Do you have anything to say to Shoto, who is trying to wheeze his way into figuring out what's going on?
Just trying to get out of the church and find the rest of the group. But apparently, it is a crime now to run. And sure, there was like a little itty bitty disguise. Like, it's kind of not that big of a deal. It's like, it's a costume. It's fine. But apparently, the disguise plus explosion plus having no clue what the fuck is going on equals crime.
And as I collapse back onto the cot, I look at Malice and say, "Don't resist. This will all get straightened out."
Fine.
The two guards start pushing you forward
Ow.
and directing you
Okay.
towards the back of the church.
I can move by myself. You don't have to push me.
Well, you aren't moving on your own, so kind of our job.
I'm going to start taking very large, very exaggerated steps. Like a petulant dabbler.
The two guards that are behind you hook their arms into your arms and pick you up, and essentially just pick you up off of your feet and drag you into the back area.
And
They
I'm
Mom
play-
and Dad teamwork toddler carry.
Yeah,
Or the football hold.
oh, she's little, so it works perfectly.
that, and I think you know that it just one little bonk on top of the head and you're unconscious anyway.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many hit points I have, but it's not a lot.
So you're very red.
9.
That's what that's for.
You have 9. So,
You're doing great.
Yeah, do so good.
You
At least
are.
you're not enthralled. You know, just think about that. And you're not captive of the enthralled people.
let me say this, Malice. You so single-handedly saved Kez's life.
Mhm.
If they had found Kez to be in the open as a Dampier, he might have been executed immediately as being assumed that this was his fault.
Oh. Ew.
The Blood Magus hunt Dampiers and vampires. That's their entire purpose.
Yeah.
The things that you cannot hear as a character, but the player hears it. So you are ushered in. You
The
are
player did not
manacled.
hear it because that was in Foundry chat, and she can't get into Foundry right now.
Nope,
I
I've been
know.
trying.
Gosh dang it, Palace.
This is supposed to be the session where all the players betray each other and get each other trapped.
Yeah.
Ah,
And we did it! We Huzzah!
So, Malice, you are placed into a jail cell. You are manacled with arcane manacles that prevent your spell casting. You cannot use any spells that require a verbal, somatic, or material component.
Well, there goes that plan.
Haha, sounds familiar. Call the void. Haha.
They know how to imprison people with magical powers. The whole world has people with magical powers.
Yeah, I should have realized that. I'm so proud of my little plan, though. I wrote it down.
One guard is posted next to your cage. One guard is posted at a desk, and the other two venture back out to assist with keeping the peace during this trying time of turmoil, chaos, and death and dismemberment.
That we created.
I didn't do it. She says in a jail cell.
You hear one of the guards is speaking to the other. He says, High Marshal says the one who committed these crimes is an undead girl who seems to be fairly capable in druidic magics. He hunted her through the sewers, but lost her trail in the underground. We'll be hunting her down, and we should be on the lookout for her. She has a scar across her face and a hole in her cheek.
At least they able to that person with her, so that's good.
I am not important. When it comes to crime,
He doesn't know what to think of you, honestly, because you ratted out Ashvale and then proceeded to save Ashvale. So he's really fucking confused about you. So he is not going to say anything until he knows whether or not you're like under a spell or some kind of thing, because Ashvale did like beckon you and you came when he beckoned you. So he doesn't know if you're a thrall or not, so he's not going to say anything until he knows for sure.
What's he gonna do when he finds out she's just really dumb?
There are people that are really dumb in this world. Believe you me.
Is he just gonna be like, oh,
Another
he's
one.
just
Fight
an
Most
idiot.
of them are PCs.
Hey.
I didn't say they were all from this group. I had a lot of 12-year-olds that played really dumb PCs.
Sometimes it's fun to be a dumb character.
All right.
Right, Bashara?
So
Yes.
we have
Yes.
reached the 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central time frame. Are we looking at going for longer, or are people wanting to end there?
I could go for another hour, but I don't know what I can do.
I'm kind of stuck
Honestly,
right now.
I would prefer to call it because my neck and shoulder have been killing me all night.
Pillow
Did
and
they
neck
grow
massager?
sentience?
Two people say
I
something
just
at the same.
picture an arm growing out of your neck and then strangling you,
That's about what it
punching you in the
feels like.
face,
You
That's
could
about what it
grabbing your
feels
hair,
like.
pulling it.
you could sleep with a good
Well,
posture so your neck doesn't hurt when you wake up, and then you can also, not sit in weird positions or carry things that are too heavy for you. And then you wouldn't have that issue.
Could also go get a
It-
massage.
That
It
too.
started about 1:30 this afternoon, so
It close.
So don't be looking at those girls that are walking past you real fast. You give yourself whiplash.
please, I sit in the corner of a state office. Ain't no girls walking past me that I'm looking at.
Hey, girls, guys, to each their own. I don't know what you look at.
Ain't no guys walking past me that I'm looking at, no matter where I'm sitting.
She
Over
sees
here with a
things.
natural 20 cake walking by, I'd snap my head to look at it too. God
What is
damn.
that?
All right, we're gonna end session there.